Hi everyone, today's planner video is going to be an organize with me, and this is all about breaking down and storing unused planner pages, whether those are dated or undated, journal pages, etc. So if you are looking to go through your stash and you need some motivation, hopefully this video will be that motivation for you. So we're going to start by taking literally everything out, and we're going to go through everything and make a list, and then start putting things away one by one. Stay tuned. So to organize everything, I actually found this pack of, they're for sheet music, but I thought that these organizers were going to be wide enough and tall enough to fit everything I needed for planner supplies. But they're just basic accordion files. You can find tall accordion files pretty much anywhere. I'm pretty sure Dollar Tree has them. So depending on how much you need, you can go with a wider width one like these, and potentially smaller for like you're using smaller size papers or things like that. So this is what I'm going to be using, and this came in a 4-pack, and I've gone ahead and labeled it for a couple different things. So I'm going to be storing extension packs and undated pages, then dated pages, and then companion packs, covers, and I put etc. also. So I basically want to take apart my other like non-used planners and undated planners, get the covers and the insides kind of separated. And what I'm going to do first, before I start to do anything else, is make a list of everything that I have and go ahead and make the tabs for my organizer. That's gonna make it so that I can just start putting things away as soon as I start sorting through them. And it's going to make it a lot easier and faster than if I was having to stop, write a tab, put it away. And it also means that I can organize things in like the dated pages by date. So my organizer sheet came with little inserts. I'm not going to use the color sides. I'm just going to use this side because I might need to change them in the future or something. So I want to be able to read it clearly. So I will make a label for everything that I can, and then kind of go from there. So we're going to make a list first. So what I've done is just taken one of my Happy List filler paper sheets, and I am going to write out a list. And then the nice thing is I'll be able to keep this list for reference, so I can just look back at it if I need to find anything. But this is going to allow me to kind of keep everything at a umbrella level at the top level, and make sure that my categories all make sense and things like that. So I've already gotten companion packs and extension packs written in. I only have one companion pack, which is the Disney Princess Strong at Heart one. So I'm going to work on dated pages next. So I have January through June of the horizontal classic Strong at Heart 2022. So write that in. And I want to make sure that I'm noting exactly which months I have. It's just going to make it so much easier. I also have this wrong, and I used some of this for different example pages, but it's mostly got just August through December of 2021. Or, let's see, yes. August 2020, sorry, this is an 18-month, so. And then I have some different ones here. So I've got July through December of 2021, the Disney Princess Mini. And that's a dashboard layout. And then this is kind of a mixed bag because some of the dividers in this I think are, I want to say that I had to switch some of them out, but now that I'm looking, yeah, they're all there. So this is really pretty much the complete Beauty and Florals. And this is January through December 2022. And like I said, I'm not processing these right now. I'm not taking disc and dividers or anything out. I am simply going through and making a list of what I have so that it's easy to organize. So here we have the July 2020 through December, sorry, through June 2021. And this is a Skinny Classic. And this is the Squad Girls one. So I think this is the one where I took out the dividers and used them, but all the weekly pages are still here. So this is the weekly pages, July through December. Actually, make sure, yeah, July through December. I'm gonna write weeks only. Let's see, I don't think I have too many more dated planners, but we're just gonna check. Oh, I do have one actually. So this is June through December 2021, and this is it's called Good Habits. See, now I'm remembering things. And this was kind of a one-off. I don't know if they've done this layout again, but it's the one that looks like this. It has the habit trackers, which I actually quite liked, and I was using it for a couple different things. All right, so I have gone through everything, and I now know all of my extension packs and companion packs, dated pages. I have undated planners and undated journal pages, as well as some extra covers and dividers that I've kind of made categories for. And then I have redated pages that I used for my redating tutorial. I ended up redating them for 2022, but I'm probably going to save them and use them for something else. They're the only Skinny Minis that I have, and I love the idea of the Skinny Mini, but in practice it didn't work for me. So I may sell them or give them away. I'm not sure yet, but I'm just gonna have those as other, since they're technically dated, but they've also been redated, and I don't know. So they're just gonna go in their own little category down here, and I'll probably put them in the etc. category. But that is everything. So after I did my list, I went ahead and I transferred it onto all the little labels. And I have 4 containers. So I have 4 sets of these little labels. I like to do the labels first just because it's going to make it so much easier when we're putting stuff away. And I have it in like the order that I want already, so that it makes logical sense to me. So like I have the kind of latest to earliest in terms of planner dates, and it makes it easy to find everything. So I have all these ready, so I'm gonna plug these into my little accordion files, and then we can start processing the individual books and things that still have disc and covers, so that we have those to sort through later and put away separately. And that's gonna allow you to use every part of your planners, or if you're buy-sell trading like in a D-stash group, then you're going to have those and be able to identify them really quickly and keep them safe. So that is next. I think there's just something so satisfying about itty-bitty tiered labels and everything being in order. Maybe the librarian in me, but I think it's pretty cool. So let's start with our dated ones. now that I've done that, I can see that my accordion file is actually too full. So what I'm gonna do is use the extension pack, because it has the least amount of stuff in it, and use that for the Skinny Mini Mini and Skinny Classics, just so that we have room to actually close this, because I do have probably more dated than some other things. So I'm going to just move those over, and then we'll move on to the undated stuff. All right, now I have two pretty full sets of pages. So this is dated pages and extension packs is what is in these two. So they're pretty full. So now we're gonna move on to undated planner pages and journal pages. So that's going to be next. And I'm going to start with this one because I already have the disc off of it and I can have the cover separated now. So for these two guided journals, I think I'm actually going to leave them aside, although I might re-disc this one, we'll see. Just because I have so many that I'm not sure I'm gonna have enough room. And if they're already all on with the cover, then I think that'll be fine. Obviously, like for these, I don't have the cover or anything, or the dividers. I've already taken those out, so I'm gonna try to store these ones. And it may just be that I need to get more stuff, so more accordion files, that is, not more stuff. All right, so I think that my undated pages and journals is definitely packed. So I have the three that are left that don't really have a home. And I think I'm just going to keep these two on their own. And I have the rest of the Squad Girls one. So I may be able to put that into another folder. We'll see. For now, I'm just going to leave everything together and move on to covers. And if I have enough room left in this one, when I am done with everything, I might be able to fit some more of the guided journals, but if I'm not, that's okay too. We fit a lot, and it just lets me know how much stuff I have, so that I can de-stash and, you know not to go out and buy a whole bunch of new stuff. So let's get into companion packs, covers, etc. That I'm gonna have enough room in the back of the covers and unused dividers for me that I'm gonna be able to use that for the squad goals. I am gonna keep the rest of the Disney Princess ones just as they are on this, because it has the original front and back cover and everything, and that's just an easy place to keep them, so I don't mind that at all. To save more space, and since like this one, this is fully like unused with its original covers, I am going to just replace these discs with the yellow ones that were on the pressed florals. So no harm, no foul. I actually think that these discs look a lot better than these. Definitely more better than these. Oh my goodness. So yeah, you might have seen when I had the haul with this video in it that most of the disc for this, the ones that weren't missing completely, were delivered smashed or cracked, like so. So I really can't do anything but throw those away. Thankfully, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 of these little gold discs I can salvage. So they're not completely destroyed, but actually I really like these yellow discs. So now I have these have their front and back covers, and they're all together, and they have unused pages in them. And this is actually the full book. So I'm just gonna keep these out, just because I don't have enough room for them. So here's my companion packs and covers, extension packs, and the rest of my dated pages, and here undated pages. So again, this is why you want to make sure you get the right size accordion folder, because if you only have like a month or so left from your planner, or you have just a few like extension packs, it's probably fine. But if you have like half of the year for a lot of things, or that kind of thing, you're going to want to make sure you have the larger accordion files if you store this way. So that's those. Just gonna let those slide. And then last but not least are dated pages. So I'm pretty happy with all of that. I have a whole shelf now on my bookshelf that is free, so I can move some stuff around and organize there, and I'm pretty pleased. So the bonus of doing a project like this with one set of organizing is that it really does reveal other places where you're disorganized. So I, since having organized my disc and my DIY disc storage, I've gotten so many more, and I really don't use every color, and I certainly don't use every size. Like, I never use little mini ones. So I'm going to be putting some of the ones that I just definitely will not use away in this little bag for storage. And then I will reorganize the colors that I do use, which tend to be the metallic colors, pinks, purples, blushes, black, stuff like that. So I'm going to do that next, but I wanted to show you. Ta-da! There are all 4 of my accordion files all packed on my shelf, and they fit beautifully. And I have my current planners here. This is all of my filler paper collection, and this is folder stencils, etc. And then I have these 2 bins that are destash, so things that are in there already packed and ready for destash. And then I actually was able to empty. It's got some like garbage in it right now, but I emptied an entire container, and I'm going to use this for DIYs when I need to store the different objects or different things I'm using for DIYs. If they're not a regular planner item, then I actually have a place to put those. And then this right here is going to be already used full planners. So this is all full, every single page from previous years. So there's that, and I may even use that for that, we'll see. But the nice thing now is that I have a lot more room, so I have like unused planners and journals right here, and then I have all of my Mobby sticks in this. So I'm really happy with how this all turned out. You can see I'm still in the process of organizing a few things. I dropped my washi drawer, so I'm going to be reorganizing on my washi. it's just that time of the year where I just want to get everything organized and looking really great. I also have a bunch of stamping stuff coming, so I need to find a place to have like a stamping area. So I'm probably going to destash and move things around a little bit, and just make everything look a lot nicer. All right, much better. So these are colors that I would actually like gravitate toward and use, and I have my like extra metal ones here. So everything looks really good, and I went ahead and organized my paper pads and all of my little envelopes in order. And I ended up having to put the disc into this large extra container, just one of the sleeves from Happy Planner, because I had so many. I'm definitely ready to destash disc for sure. So that'll probably be coming up. So that was really everything for this week. I had just this big organizing project. I definitely will be destashing some of this in buy-sell trade groups. I need to do that, and this was part of getting that done. And then I also need to go through my disc and destash some of those as well, because now I have a bunch more. But if this was helpful to you, motivated you to start doing your organizing of like outdated planners and things like that, let me know in the comments, like this video, and subscribe, hit that bell. I will see you next week for another planning video, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Bye!